Ja had 38. I mean, was it just an inability to keep him out from the lead?
Yeah, it's funny. I think in the first half, Mike, they had 10 made threes, and everybody that shot them was making them. And then the second half, they go 1 for 9. And the Jackson makes that big one on the tremendous pass from Ja in front of their bench. But we gave up 34 in the paint in the second half, and more importantly, in that third quarter, we gave up 24 in one quarter. So yes, it seemed like at times they were playing at a different speed than us. I mean, just and we knew it. And we know they're the number one running team in the league. He's fourth in individual fast break points per game, and he had a great game. He's a great player. So you tip your cap to not only Ja Morant but the entire team. There's a reason they're third in the Western Conference. Key stretch, once again, we've seen this movie before. We're playing well in that third quarter. We're playing well. Then all of a sudden, I think it's a 15-4 run to close, and then to start 6-0. So now you got looking at a 21-4 run by Memphis. We make a valiant effort to try to get back in the game, make plays, but just too little, too late. They beat us on the glass by 11. The paint defense, the transition defense, just have to try to be better. Starters, bench, and we have a chance with one more game on this 6-game homestand to go 4-2. And Detroit, I don't look at records. They're playing better. They have some young, aggressive, confident players, and it's going to be a heck of a challenge to try to beat them before we go on another ridiculous journey throughout the states of America.
Coach, the team is clearly struggling to space the floor on the Nikola actions, on the post-ups. The defense is really condensing down there. How do you change that? How's that counteracted by what's going on?
I don't know if I would agree with that, to be honest. I mean, that's 5 games in a row where we're 32 plus assists per game. He is definitely demanding so much attention, to your point, Ryan, but there were definitely a few instances tonight where the spacing wasn't right, or we didn't get him the ball when he was open. We didn't react quick enough, but I do think it has improved. But again, the assists, I mean, Aaron Gordon had 9, Nikola had 12, Will Barton had 8 and 34. So it's just something that we understand. That's how teams are going to guard us and guard Nikola, and we just have to react quicker and try to make them pay for giving him so much attention and double teaming him throughout the night.
What do you think of the Bryn Forbes debut?
Yeah, I thought it was, for him, new team, welcome to Denver this morning, one shoot around. I thought in the first half he was good. I thought in that second half he struggled a little bit with his shot. And walking off with him, he says, something to the effect of "my bad." I said, if you go out there and play hard, man, that's all I ever ask. So don't say "my bad." You went out there, you played hard, and I know you're a better shooter than 4 of 13 from the field. They're a good defensive team. They're one of 5 NBA teams to be ranked top 10 in offense and defense. They have just tremendous length. I mean, they had 10 blocks. Seemed like, one guy would run him off. We drive for a pull-up. There was another guy, 6'10" guy. I mean, how many guys like that do they have? Stretch Armstrong. So, but overall, I thought Brim was good, and I think as he gets more comfortable, we get more comfortable with him. I think he'll play better and better.
That stretch that you were talking about in the second half, I mean, Baca was out there for a lot of that. Where did you just see the breakdowns come offensively, defensively with that group?
Well, when it's a 21-4 run, it's everywhere. I mean, so you're not scoring, you're not getting stops. It was our inability to score or turn the ball over that fueled their break. And obviously, look at the plus minus. I mean, the plus minus off the bench was not where you would want it to be, but none of those guys are out there trying to miss shots. And I thought they played hard, but it just didn't go our way. I think we had 15 bench points in the first half, and we only had 2 in the second half, and that was a shot that Bryn made late. So yeah, obviously, that's part of our inconsistency at times, but again, they're a good team. We're going to learn from this and try to get ready for Detroit on Sunday.
DeMarcus, obviously for tonight, they go through warm-ups and it didn't feel right. What was the decision there?
Yeah, just him getting to town, getting acclimated, and just not rushing him back, from whatever ailment he's struggling with right now. So It was something that we had talked about with the training staff, and hopefully, today being a good day, tomorrow one more chance to rehab. Hopefully on Sunday, we can get him out there and get him some game minutes.
Yeah, like when you've got Baku, Brendan Bones out there all together, that's obviously not a lot of size. What does that group or that pairing need to do to make that team just a little bit more consistent?
Make shots. I mean, like, I know it's kind of sounds simplistic, and but everybody knows the corny saying, it's a make or miss league. I mean, but there is a lot of truth to that. And, Bryn 4 of 13, Facu 0 of 3, Bones 0 of 3. But I also think it starts on the defensive end. I think if that group can find a way to get some stops, get in transition, get some easy ones, it's like that group has to work so hard. And playing against a set defense is much harder than playing in transition before they get set. So, this is Bryn's first game. I mean, like, you don't just pick up a guy that was in San Antonio and it's not going to be just a seamless transition. So in the first half, it was. I was like, oh, this looks pretty good. And the second half, obviously, wasn't the same, but will be better. I mean, again, right now we're 3-2 in this road trip, homestand rather, and we've lost to Utah and Memphis, two really good teams. And my hope is that before we go on a 6-game and 9 nights trip, we can find a way to finish this homestand 4-2, and I'd feel really good about that. Appreciate everybody.